Hey guys, it's Rose and I'm just so excited to share with you my newest journal. It's got a lot of vintage stuff. It has 3¼ inch spine and lots of layers, lots of vintage photos, this beautiful leather coin purse, and inside has this little scroll, and inside is a neat little poem about treasures. So there's two journals. And this here says, lift up your eyes to the sky and be happy. This little quote here. And both are altered books. There's a little cluster there. And basically, this side is just a lot of vintage papers. Okay, ledger papers, end books, coffee dyed paper. There's some little journaling cards there. A lot of end papers. This here is vintage from a ledger. We've got some flinch cards in there. I just love. I finally broke down and found some. And this cute little, I'll probably stamp on this little photo. And just lots of blank or almost blank papers to journal on. And this is from an old, I think, chemistry book. And this is a vintage coin roller, and I just made it into a tuck. Okay, so that's the little journal. And then so we have that little thing from a chandelier glass, and some glass beads, some metal beads, and a little metal key. And then this here, you could either pin it up here, or you could even roll your pencil up and have it there. So when I started this journal, and the name of it is The Treasures You Find in Grandma's Attic. This here kind of went with it as an old door going into an old barn, finding some treasures, or going up to the attic to find some of your grandma and grandpa's treasures and what's would be to come in the book. So some vintage doilies, and then we have a pocket in there with some coffee dyed paper. This here is a tag, a vintage tag, metal tag from a furniture company in Boston, Massachusetts. And we've got some vintage stamps, and I tried to keep all the little pokes of red throughout. Some doilies tucked there. And this here is a beautiful vintage postcard. And a tag here, another one of the flinch cards, which I absolutely love. And this here is an awesome postcard thinger, 1887, and I just taped it in because this here is beautiful. I just didn't want to cover that up. And this here is a registered, little tuck in there. This here is a registered letter mail vintage ledger paper for registered letter mail. And this here is a nabob coupon, which is vintage. And here is an old button card with a beautiful photo here. And then we have some beautiful 1800s ledger paper, a little receipt, two signatures in this part of the journal. Keep going. And we have this sheep little pocket, and then I kind of made it into, for the wool, like wool trousers and the wool blankets, and a little piece of wool here, and some wool blankets, and then this here clips off. And then this here is not authentic, it's a printable, but I thought it would fit perfect. And I just love, and I crunched up all the papers and made it look all worn and distressed. And this here is some old piano paper, and because it was curling, I backed it with some coffee dyed paper so you can write some notes in there. And then it just closes like that. And then we have a little leather tab there. The cluster there. And a little mini notepad there. It says bits of yesterday. And this is a cigarette, a vintage cigarette card, I believe. And I actually laminated a leaf, and it says, "From a small seed, a mighty trunk will grow." Some beautiful crocheted lace here, and then you have another big pocket here. And I just coffee stained this envelope. And then going into the second signature, we have a eco-dyed card that I made. And then there's a cute little bead here, a little red bead and a ball pin. And some more of that 1800 ledger paper. Lots of journaling cards. Little tuck there. We got a rusty bell. City Superior lemonade, love it. And then a tag there. And then this here can be either a pocket from the top here, or you could put a tag on the side here. And some ledger paper. And this here is a vintage watch crystal envelope. And then I just made it into, put this Tim Holtz token in. Blessed are the curious, for they shall have adventures. And a little tuck there. And this here is just an envelope that flips out with a little tuck in there. And then here is a beautiful picture of a wooden floor with a dried rose. And some lace. And this is from an 1800s photo album that I have. And the paper outside was really really brittle, and so I did put some stuff over top of it, hoping that it would save it from flaking off, because they're so delicate. And so I put that little photo in there. My dog's gonna start, and that's a real photo, and I just attached it with that so it wouldn't break this in here, but it is a real photo. And then we have that flip out there. And there's the other side of that big tuck or pocket. And then we have some lace. Of course, my dog would start. And then there's a little cameo there. And this is their Canadian Railway dance ticket. Gotta love beagles. And that little tuck in there, a little journaling card. And then we have a little vintage slide there, and I just run a little fountain pen thing up there, and some more of that vintage ledger paper, and the vintage envelope cover that I just left it into a pocket that you could flip up. And then here's another pocket, and I probably will run a piece of something just to cover up that glue line there. And we have some stuff there. So there you have it, folks. This is my newest vintage journal. Lots of goodies in there. It's a huge one. And it's already listed on my Etsy shop. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.